Slide 166, Lesson 8, Verb Stems, Piel, the intensive active verb stem. And now we'll have a look at the tables and compare the Piel with the Cull. So here is the Cull perfect, simple active verb stem, and here is the Piel. And it looks pretty much the same except the vowels are different. So the vowel pattern, we have a hirik or patach under the first radical as opposed to patach here, and a dagesh forte in the second radical, so a hardening or doubling of the sound. Okay, so Shema, he guarded, becomes Shamir, he really guarded. Now, this some of these words may not exist. Again, it's just to show you a pattern. Sometimes people will say that actual word doesn't exist. These tables are just to show how the stems work. But they all could exist, because the Hebrew language is very much like a programming language, and you may come across some of these and you may not. So the main thing here is just to notice an intensification. Because I use the Shema verb in previous examples, I've stuck with it here, but I could have chosen a better example. Perhaps if I had the word shabir, to break, it would have made sense, or to smash to pieces. So break becomes smash to pieces. That would have been a better example, instead of this kind of a little bit goofy, he really guarded, she really guarded. But the point is that the Piel intensifies the action. Slide 167, Lesson 8, Verb Stems, the Pual, the intensive passive verb stem. The Pual stem is the passive form of the Piel verb stem seen previously. It has intensive action with a passive voice. So, if we take the Piel version of the word he killed, katal becomes katal, which is he slaughtered, and if we change that to a pual, it becomes kutal, kutal, he was slaughtered. So it's the passive form of the Piel verb. So kital becomes kutal, he was slaughtered. Okay, another Piel, shabir, he smashed into pieces, shabir, becomes shubar, he was smashed into pieces. Shubar, he was smashed into pieces. So the identifying characteristics of the Pual stem: a dagesh forte in the second radical, just like the Piel, but has a different vowel. A kibbutz patach under the first consonant. A kibbutz or patach. Here's the kibbutz. It's 3 dots. Gives it an U sound. Shubar. Okay, let's have a look at some examples. Hayalilu anyot Tarshish ki shudad ma'azkin. Hayalilu anyot Tarshish ki shudad ma'azkin. Howl hayalilu. Hayalilu. Hal, ye ships of Tarshish, and yacht, that's ships, that's plural for ships. Tarshish, that's a place near or in Spain. For your strength is laid waste. Ki shudad, laid waste, ma'azchen, your strength. So that's a 3ms version of the verb. Okay, the next example. Hallelu karov gedlo. Praise him according to his excellent greatness. Hallelu. Praise him. Hallelu is praise. Who is him. Hallelu karov gudlo. For the greatness or excellent greatness. Good lo. That's a 3rd person common plural. Next example. Ad shuvcha el hadama ki mimena lukachta. Till thou return unto the ground. Ad shuvcha, return, until you return. Ad shuvcha el ha'adama, to the adama, the ground. Ki mimena, for from it or from her. Lukachta, you were taken. The word adama is a feminine noun. Okay, so that's a 2nd person masculine singular. Lukachta, wast thou taken. So it's passive. Wast is just was. It's a passive voice and intense action. Okay, and the imperfect example. Yesupar la Adonai lador. Yesupar la Adonai lador. It shall be accounted to the Lord for a generation. Yesupar. This word Yesupar, it shall be accounted, comes from the word sefer, can mean book, or sapir, to number. Yesupar, it shall be counted to the Lord for a generation. La Adoni, to the Lord for a generation. Dor is the word for generation. La dor is for a generation. Yesupar la Adonai la dor. And that's the 3rd person masculine singular imperfect. Yesupar of the Pual. Slide 168. Lesson 8. Verb stems. Pual. The intensive passive verb stem. Let's compare the Carl perfect simple active verb stem with the Pual. The basic difference is that we have this kibbutz on the first consonant and a dagesh forte in the second radical, second letter of the verb here. So, he guarded, Shema, becomes he was really guarded. So it's intensive passive. And she guarded, Shamra, becomes Shumra, she was really guarded. Shamata, you guarded, becomes Shumata, you were really guarded, to a man. And so on and so forth. So that's the Pual. It's very, very recognizable because of the kibbutz here.